LeBron James will never be the greatest player of all time, and here is why. Before we get into the video, I just want to say that this is not a question on LeBron James' legacy, it's only saying that he is not the greatest basketball player of all time. Recently, LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers went up in the first round against the Phenix Suns. During that series, the Los Angeles Lakers made a first-round exit against the Phenix Suns, and the Suns won 4-2. The Phoenix Suns won Game 1, lost the next 2 games against the Lakers, and then won the next 3 games to win the series. Many people think that LeBron James is the greatest of all time and better than Michael Jordan, but if he was really the greatest of all time, then when Anthony Davis was out, wouldn't you think that he would come back 3-2 against Phoenix Suns? The Los Angeles Lakers, the offseason, upgraded from Rajon Rondo to Dennis Schroeder, Marc Gasol, and added Wesley Matthews. And if LeBron was really the greatest of all time, wouldn't you think with these upgrades he would be able to win? Although the Lakers roster did not play well this series, if LeBron James was really the GOAT, he would be able to carry his team and ultimately put up a greater fight than he did in the first round exit against the Phoenix Suns. Another reason why LeBron is not the greatest player of all time is his record against the Golden State Warriors. In 2015, he lost the finals 4-2. In 2016, he came back 3-1 and won 4-3. In 2017, he lost 4-1, and in 2018, he got swept by the Golden State Warriors. His overall record against Steph Curry and the Warriors is 1-3. Even though throughout the finals runs, Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love were injured, wouldn't you think the greatest of all time would be able to still win against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors, even though they were great and had a dynasty? Here's a quick overview of LeBron James and his career stats. LeBron James has played 18 NBA seasons, won 4 times the NBA MVP, was an NBA champion 4 times also, Finals MVP 4 times, he was the Rookie of the Year, won one scoring title, he was All-NBA First Team 13 times, All-Defensive Team 5 times, an NBA All-Star 17 times, and All-Star MVP 3 times. These numbers look great and solid, but when you can compare to the greatest of all time, which is Michael Jordan, and look at his numbers. Michael Jordan only played 15 seasons in the NBA, won MVP 5 times, was an NBA champion 6 times, was the final MVP 6 times, Rookie of the Year once, scoring title 10 times, Defensive Player of the Year, All-NBA First Team 10 times, All-Defensive Team 9 times, an All-Star 14 times. Jordan was also All-Star MVP 3 times and won 2 slam dunk competitions. Now, I know what you all are thinking, that I'm one of those Curry fans who absolutely hate LeBron James, and that is just not true. I am also not one of those old people who grew up watching Michael Jordan in the 90s thinking that he's better than LeBron just because they grew up on him. I think LeBron's a great player and could be top 5 or top 3 of all time. Maybe even number 2, but he is not the greatest player of all time. Now, when comparing Jordan and LeBron together, you have to keep in mind their weight and height difference. Michael Jordan stood at 6'6" and was 210 pounds, while LeBron James is 6'9" and 250 pounds. This is important because of the height and weight difference. It can make it easier to score and defend. If you all still aren't convinced that Jordan is better than LeBron James, then here's a story that what happened in the 2011 NBA Finals. In 2011, LeBron and the Miami Heat were facing off a Dallas Mavericks team that no one was even talking about in the finals. In this NBA Finals series, LeBron James was outscored by D Wade and Bosh. D Wade had 26.5 points, Bosh had 18.5, and LeBron James only had 17.8 points per game. If LeBron really was the greatest player of all time, how come in Game 4 he only scored 8 points, and Michael Jordan went 6-0 in the NBA Finals and never scored 8 points a game? It may sound bad enough if LeBron was the GOAT to be outscored by his teammates, but LeBron in the 2011 NBA Finals was also outscored by Jason Terry, which was a role player and not one of the Dallas Mavericks' main superstars. LeBron only averaged 17.8 points and Jason Terry averaged 18 points. It may only be a 0.2 of a point difference, but come on guys, it's Jason Terry. That will do it for today's video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe because I'm almost at 100 subscribers. If you want to see more content just like this, leave a comment down below and tell me what I should do next.